Now that is a darn good question, but it's not one that an 8-year-old should have to ask. Let's do this. Greetings, fellow space travelers, BionicDance here. So what we have in this video is an atheist mother and a Christian child. And don't even ask me how that one happened. Divorced a religious father, maybe. And they're having something of a heated discussion about religion.
So there is a God!
Christian, stop yelling at me.
There is proof!
Quit yelling.
So first of all, she's an atheist and named her child Christian. I hope she's just a fan of Christian Bale or Christian Slater or something.
Why can't Mommy have her own opinion on this?
Well, then you're gonna go to darn hell!
Why do you think I'm gonna go to hell? Because who told you that?
That is a darn good question. Who's been telling this kid that his mom is going to go to hell? Look, I get it. Hook 'em while they're young, right? Despicable tactics, but I can see why they might work. I mean, if you scare the shit out of a kid, are they likely to question their religion? Probably not. But to me, this sounds kind of like borderline abuse at best. I mean, look how this kid reacts.
Who told you? Christian!
If you're not Christian, you have to go to hell! Because you don't believe in God!
Christian.
You see what I mean? That cannot be healthy. And someone has made him aware that to avoid hell, you have to believe in God. And yet, the biggest clue that religion is a con job is the requirement of faith, the requirement that you believe with no facts or in the face of contradictory facts. And foisting this off on an 8-year-old? Well, that's just sick and wrong. Young children are very impressionable. They'll believe a lot of what you say without question. And this kid has been made afraid for his mom. His mom. That's sick. That's disgusting. That's foul. And someone has done this to him in the name of the church. And he's probably afraid for himself as well. Someone has told him that if he doesn't believe, if he doesn't conform, he will be tortured in hell for eternity. Who does that to a small child? Who terrifies a child like that to make them fall in line? Like I said, child abuse.
Why can't you let Mommy believe what I want to believe?
Because I don't want you to go to hell! You know what it's like there?
No, do you? Have you ever been there?
I know! Freaking demons tearing off your darn skin!
Christian, come here.
Someone told him that? My parents used to be afraid of me seeing violence in the movies.
Why do you think God would do that to people? Because why? Come here.
I don't know, because they don't believe in him. And
Well, why is that justification? Why is that?
there is a God.
Why is belief such a requirement anyway? I mean, basically what they're saying is that God told them, I'm going to give you absolutely no evidence whatsoever, and you have to be gullible enough to believe in me anyway. That's not a religion, that's a practical joke. Or it would be if it weren't for the promise of eternal torment for not doing it.
There has to be a God, because who created this earth? Who created the moon? Who created the sun? And who created the star?
I still want to know why it has to be a who and not a what.
I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
Who created the whole sun? It is a big star that is flaming.
I'm pretty sure I could name a few other big stars that are flaming.
Why would a God just leave us laying there in our graves, dying?
What?
Leave us
Because
sleeping and doing nothing.
8 years old is way too young to be worried about your mortality. The people who are foisting this off on this poor child should be locked up and given a severe talking to.
What would a
can
God
somebody
do?
please help
There
me
is a God.
answer these questions?
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I've got nearly 1,000 videos that deal with most of these, so hey, check them out if you like. Weird question, but why wouldn't you toot your own horn? I mean, are you going to lend it to somebody else or borrow somebody's if you want to play a tune? What if they've got, like, mouth herpes or something? You'd have to thoroughly sterilize that mouthpiece. This expression makes no sense at all. End digression.
Fine. Believe what
good.
You're going to the gate of hell.
No, I'm not.
See you there.
Fine. Bye.
there.
Bye. Love you, son.
That almost seems like a happy ending, or at least an amusing one, but need I remind you how this kid was reacting before?
Who told you?
It kind of looks like a childish temper tantrum, but don't be fooled. He was doing this because he was afraid that his mother was going to hell. Someone did this to him, and a large segment of the world thinks it's absolutely normal, indeed required. Religion is sick. Religion is abusive, and we'd be better off without it, no doubt. That's why I'm here. That's why I do what I do, to try to wipe out this demented plague that has infected our collective psyche. And I hope you'll join me in that fight. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please think.